is Noreen from Joya Cards, and today we're making a Get Whale Soon card. So this one's super cute, and I love this suite. This is the new catalog, of course, and here's the suite, and I tell you what, these papers here are amazing. I have like 500 million ideas just from the cards. It's really been quite easy. So let's go ahead, and this is the Whale of Well Done stamp set. Here is the punch. We're also going to be using Playful Alphabet. This is fantastic as well. You can write any sentiment you want, and within the dimensions of the card, and it's not like in cursive or anything weird. So this is recommended as well. So that's what we're going to be using today. So let's get started. This card, we're going to take a basic black and score it 5.5 by 4 1/4, like that. And then we're going to take a piece of that Whale of a Time designer series paper and cut it the same size. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this and nail it on up. The next step I'm going to do is take another piece of this DS paper, and I'm going to cut out the whale that I want that will fit inside the punch. So I'm going to try to save all the little whales around it, so I'm just kind of cutting around. Now you don't have to worry about it not fitting in your punch, because I'm going to put a post-it note on it and make it bigger so I can just save those other little fishies in there. So I'm going to take this, and even though I'm right over that whale, I'm going to go ahead and line this up. Now I'm going to try to get in the bottom first, because that seems to be the spot where it hangs up. And you're just going to have to maneuver it around until you find the sweet spot there. Once you find it, kind of hold the punch down halfway and kind of look at it all, make sure you got it all lined up, and then punch it out. And then all you have to do, throw that away, is just take off the little post-it note. Look at that. So I was able to save these two fishies by doing that. So that's a good thing to know. And then I'm going to take my whale, and I'm going to get some dimensionals, and I'm going to go ahead and put them on the bottom of the card here. So I'm going to use the big dimensionals on top, and then I'm going to use the mini dimensional on its tail. So I'm going to do that and put them on the card, and I'll be right back. I just put the whale right there in the bottom of the paper, and now I'm going to take a piece of vellum, and I just cut it the size of the paper. It's just a 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I'm going to take some of that purple tape that works really well and just kind of tape it down. And I'm going to take a mechanical pencil, and you're just going to draw this line up. So I'm just going to do this and this, and then pull it up, and I'm going to cut that out, and I'll be right back. Next thing you want to do is take your eraser and erase your pencil lines, because we are going to take some Versamark and the little bubble stamp from the set and make some clear bubbles. And I know you can't really see it in the video probably, but in person you can. Anyway, so you erase all those all the pencil lines off, and then you kind of figure out where your blowhole is and end it there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Versamark these little clear dots on his water spout here. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy and powder it up. I'm going to take my very loved and abused Versamark, and I am going to make some just random bubbles. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Now that I've got all my bubbles on there, I'm going to take my clear embossing powder and sprinkle it all on, and then tap it all off. In the meantime, I'm going to turn on my my heat gun, and I've got everything here. So I'm going to put this to the side and let it warm up for another second. It's better to let your embossing gun just warm up for a few seconds before you actually do anything. So I'm going to take it, and be very careful, because if you get this vellum too hot, it'll bubble up. So as soon as you see it disappear, let go. This is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna just see these little tiny bubbles there. So you're gonna take your card base now and you're gonna wanna fix it, but let's put on the letters first because we're gonna hide the glue dots behind the letters. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your playful alphabet and cut out in basic black all the letters here. So I'm gonna arrange the letters on the vellum and I'll be right back. I just laid it out. I have not taped them down yet. So what I'm gonna do, I just wanted to see how the spacing is and everything. And then go ahead and take your pick tool with that little putty thing on the end and pick it up. And then bring it over and nail it on. And then you can grab a pair of tweezers and then just lay it down like this. Okay? And I'm gonna lay down all the letters and I'll be right back. So now all the letters are snailed onto the card and I'm just gonna measure this up and make sure everything looks good. All right, and now I'm gonna just take some mini glue dots, and Stampin' Up does sell mini glue dots in the catalog, so that's really good. And put one here. And just put them behind all the letters so they're kind of hidden from the top. Now while I'm doing this, I just want to remind you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It kind of keeps me going here and that'd be awesome. I also have a joyofcards.com site. You can see all my videos, but subscribing to my YouTube is important. So if you could, thank you. And I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back. Now my glue dots are hidden behind all the letters. And I'm gonna line up its little spout and the top of the paper here. And there we go. That is the front of the card. That's really cute. And then the inside, this is really easy. I just took some Pacific Point 5 1/4 by 4 and nail that up. And then we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So let's go ahead and grab Pacific Point, Just Jade, Granny Apple Green, and Moonlight, Misty Moonlight. So we're going to grab this sentiment here and we're going to stamp it in Pacific Point and just put it right in the top in the middle. All right. And then we're going to grab the whale and we're going to stamp it in Misty Moonlight. And put them right in the middle on the bottom here. You notice I'm stamping on my stamping pad. That's a good thing because you get more contact with your paper. And then I'm going to grab the big ocean thingy and stamp that in Granny Apple Green. And right there. And I'm going to grab the smaller one. And Granny Apple Green again and just put it over here. And then I'm gonna grab the fishies and stamp them in Just Jade and put them right above the whale here. All you have to do is nail that up and put it on your card and that's it. So that's my card. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And I also have Joy of Cards where you can see all my videos as well. And that'll do it. Thanks. Bye.